from KVTU, Robert Gordon University content, research, 2 cultures, 2 countries, and help you to progress, to become the best.
День добрый. Для нас очень важно расширять наше международное сотрудничество, и Казахско-Британский технический университет, являющийся одним из лидеров в области образования, уделяет огромное влияние международному сотрудничеству. Наш сегодняшний гость – один из ведущих специалистов не только Великобритании, но и всего мира. Сегодня в наших гостях представитель Robert Gordon University. I would like to present you Daniel. He's from the Robert Gordon University. Daniel, for us, it's so pleasure to meet you in our walls. The cooperation between the Kazakh British Technical University and the Robert Gordon, it's a new step for developing the cooperation between our countries. And we're so glad that you're here, and welcome to the KBTU.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Can you tell to our audience some details about your work and experience and about the Robert Gordon University, please?
Yeah, sure. So, hi everybody. My name is Dan, and I've been at Robert Gordon University now in Aberdeen for just a little over 8 years. I originally only wanted to stay in Aberdeen and at Robert Gordon University for a year. But after a year, I kind of fell in love with the city. I fell in love with the university, and I'm really happy and privileged to stay at Aberdeen and at IGU for as long as I have. My role within the university is around internationalization. So I work with international partners all throughout the world to develop new courses and new ideas in which we can collaborate together. I'm delighted that I can come back to Kazakhstan. This is my 3rd visit and my 2nd visit to KBTU. And I'm delighted how far our relationship has progressed over the 3 years since I was last here. And I'm delighted that we can have our meeting today to talk a little bit more about how we can collaborate and work better in the future.
Yeah, for us it is so important when we feel the feedback, because as you know, in our days, sometimes we have the collaboration and they sign the memorandum for our cooperation. But our example is a good example, not for the students, but for all the Kazakhstan and for the Great Britain. How can we move fast for the mutual beneficial for the both countries?
Sure,
and we're so glad to announce that we already signed the double degree program between the Robert Gordon University and the Kazakh British Technical University. It's a unique opportunity for our students to take their high quality levels and amplify them into the future. Daniel, can you tell our audience more detail about this program and what's the benefit our students can get?
Okay, I think that's a really good question, and I think we can split that into 2 parts. We can split it into tangible benefits and intangible benefits, really. One of the main benefits, I think, that are tangible is that a student at the end of the course between us will get 2 degrees. We'll get a degree from KVTU, and they'll get a degree from Robert Gordon University as well. So a national degree and an international qualification as well, which means that when students, either if they want to go into research or into teaching or into employment, they have a lot of credits with them that they can take to show their employers. I think one of the major non-tangible benefits of these degree programs is it gives the opportunity for students to get a really strong international experience when they're studying. They'll get the opportunity to listen to lectures and work with academics from the other side of the world, from the UK, from Aberdeen, who have knowledge and specialism in the area of interest from a different side of the world. And I think that is unique, and it adds to the students' ability to develop and grow as a person, and again, which will help them become more employable later in the future.
Yeah, it's so the questions and it's a great opportunity for the students have the so huge experience. And my second question is about what's your opinion on how can we amplify, as example, the modern technologies into our educational process? Because as you know, the 21st century, it's a century not only collaboration or century of the interdisciplinary research. And what's your point of view of the collaboration in this area?
Again, I think that is a
especially, pardon for the interruption, I think we are a good example to build the new model of the collaboration between our countries. how can you see the additional step for the keep moving forward in this area?
I think that's a good point, and I think what we do as a university is we don't stop.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
if you stop, and then it's harder to start again. And I think with RGU, we don't stop as an institution. We're always thinking of new and innovative ways in which to teach, new and innovative ways in which we try and encourage our students to learn. And technology is a big part of that. And I think one of the reasons why our collaboration is going to be so successful is that integration of technology that we have. Even students who are studying here can have access to all the learning materials, access to our academics within the UK. And when students, if they do come to Aberdeen to study as part of their program, can still have access to all that information back here in Kazakhstan as well. So the ability to have that connection to technology. Without technology and without innovation, we certainly wouldn't be able to have this type of collaboration.
Yeah, we're so glad that we have the collaboration with Robert Gordon University, because as everybody knows that United Kingdom is one of the leaders if you're talking about the educational sector, but we're so proud that we have the cooperation with the RGU. And can you share your advices with our audience, maybe there's some life hacks? What are the students from the Central Asia, especially if you're talking about the Kazakhstan, should do the first to participate and have the collaboration in this program?
Okay, I think that's a really good thing. And I think from my own personal experience, I've had the opportunity to live, study and work in Asia as well. And I think one of the things the life hack that I've learned and I try and tell all potential students is immerse yourself from the very beginning. Don't just sit there and listen. Try to interact as much as possible. Try to interact with the academics. Try to interact with potentially other students who are on the same course as you, and try to immerse yourself and become part of the course as quickly as possible. If you do that, then you will see your ability to learn and to progress go a lot more quickly. And I think that is one of the key elements. Really immerse yourself into the content. Really immerse yourself into the research. Get to know your academics, speak to your academics on a regular occasion. And from that, you build relationship. And because you immerse yourself so quickly, your ability to learn and progresses a lot more quickly as well.
Oh, thank you so much for your opinion. It's so important for us. And one more last question from our side. How can you see the future of the education, especially if you're talking about the oil and gas industry? How can we amplify new skills into the future?
Good question. If I'm honest with you, my background is not oil and gas. I give you more of a general.
I know that, but interdisciplinary, as you know, this is a 21st century.
Sure. Yeah. And I think it's, again, looking at where we see industry progressing in the future and making sure that we train and produce graduates ready for that industry as well. So we have, with Robert Gordon University, we still specialize in oil and gas related subjects, but we're also progressing our graduates in other areas that are related to oil and gas, like renewable energy, for example, and using technology to help influence companies in terms of oil and gas as well. So we're producing the graduates ready for the next generation in oil and gas. And I think that's where we see our graduates progressing and moving into in the future.
Yeah, it's so important for us, especially, and from our side, and I'm sure from your side, we will do everything maximum that we can get for the prosperity for our countries. And of course, one of the main priority for us is the educational process and the scientific research process, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the biggest parts about any relationship, and I think the relationship that we have, is the ability and willing to collaborate with each other. If we have that willing and ambition to collaborate, we will learn from each other and grow from each other. And then the students who come onto our program will continue to grow and become really successful in their own careers in the future as well.
Yeah. Once again, Daniel, thank you so much for joining us. For us, it's a great honor. It's a great pleasure to see you in Kazakh British Technical University at the end. Can you tell some words to our students?
Sure. Like I said at the very beginning, the relationship that we have between KTBU and RGU is a very strong relationship. And if you are considering to study a PhD with us, we would be very delighted to have you on board. It's a really unique opportunity where you can have the opportunity not just to get 2 qualifications at the end of your time here, but also have the opportunity to have a real unique learning experience where you can learn from two cultures, two countries, and help you to progress to become the best possible graduate in the future.
And I would like to make the little announce. We already started discussion about cooperation not only in the PhD, but we already start talking about the scientific research project, the academical exchange, and we see a lot of the opportunity. Yeah. Once again, thank you for joining us. It was a great pleasure. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to come and see you today. Thank you.
Thank you.